Hello, hello. Welcome in. We're going to do some live readings today for those who need some insight, clarity, or guidance. Post in the comments section your question and we'll see what comes out. I'm going to start with a collective read. What does a collective need to know right now? What does a collective need to know right now? One more. Messages for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. We've got Virgo here. Number 9. Somebody maybe a life path 9. Strength card. We've got the 4 of Cups and the Star card. Okay. Somebody's going through or has been through a bit of a rough patch and maybe feeling a little bit anxious, awkward, not really taking any offers at this time. I see them doing some healing, some soul searching, maybe trying to find that courage again, that inner strength on their own. Why is the 4 of Cups here? What's happened? Why is the 4 of Cups here? Clarifying the 4 of Cups. Could be dealing with a Leo or an Aquarius. Got fire and air. Okay. 6 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, this energy, whoever this is in the 4 of Cups energy, is feeling dejected, like maybe even feeling sorry for themselves, a bit pitiful, not knowing what they want, but also knowing what they don't want. They just look really like they don't want to be bothered with anything. Somebody may be forcing them to make a decision here with the Knight of Swords and the 2 of Swords energy. And because they're so sweet-natured, they may have put their foot down in making a decision. They're in two minds here with the 2 of Swords. This is somebody who's trying to gather the strength to do what's right for them instead of living their life. Whether somebody's trying to force them or influence them into taking action on a course that they're not interested in, or telling them how to live their life. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Wheel of Fortune, the World, and the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting heavy energy of somebody knowing what they don't want and maybe being coerced into doing something that goes against their values or beliefs. And instead of saying a direct no, they're appearing to be indecisive. It looks like this decision that they are moving away from would change their life entirely, like their life direction. And it's like they want to explore more of the world, have more world experience. And it would mean having to leave that behind. If this resonates with you, take courage. Don't be led by fear to live vicariously through somebody else's dreams or hopes or wishes or how they want your life to be. Because at the end of the day, you manifest your own reality, you create your own path in life. And I feel like somebody is on the verge of making a decision that's right for them, because the Eight of Cups is walking towards their Nine of Cups. But for the meantime, they're just like dug their heels in. Because whatever they've been told to do, they don't want that for themselves. And I also see a sweet nature and indecision. So if somebody's been indecisive, or if you're not sure which decision to make, and somebody's forcing you to make a decision, it's a no. Okay, I don't know who that message was for, but there's going to be some type of breakthrough, an epiphany, or some type of truth that comes out, a conversation where somebody speaks their truth or even a good idea with that Ace of Swords there, and it'll be like, yeah, that sounds like more along the lines of what I want for my future. Could be who they want in their future. Okay, let's do a love reading for the collective. Who is on the collective's mind right now? Who is on the collective's mind right now? The Tower and the Six of Pentacles. This is Mars-Pluto energy. Scorpio and Aries with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody may have been giving to another person or giving to two people. What happened here with this Tower? And it looks like it may have been innocent, like they didn't realize the catastrophe that they were causing. What happened after the Tower? Seven might be significant. You've got Moon and Taurus, or anybody who follows astrology. But this Tower is quite shocking. It may have been, got the Five of Wands here, it may have been just playful jest and harmless banter, but then it took a serious turn and turned into something more serious. The Magician and the Sun. At the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. I feel that this is related to that first spread. Whereas if somebody doesn't make a decision and they're sitting on their hands and they're contemplating, feeling that fear, like they're protecting their heart, a decision's going to be made for them. And although it's not what they originally thought they wanted, it's actually going to be beneficial. And then it's going to lead to more confidence, more belief, more faith in yourself, and something that's going to be illuminated. Like the Sun card is the happiest card of the deck. And the Tower burns up a lot of obsolete data, information, or even people, places, and things that no longer serve your highest good. And although it may not have started out that way, the Tower came through after competition or some type of limits being pushed, some buttons being pushed by somebody who may have meant well, but the Tower came crashing down, and when the Sun came out the next day, it was like a reset. Okay. Who's coming towards the collective in love? Who's coming towards the collective in love? New love. New love for January 2026. Nine of Wands, Five of Cups. Somebody who's been wounded in the past, somebody who's still maybe nursing a broken heart. Somebody who needs a good friend right now. Shoulder to cry on. Nine of Swords. It looks like somebody's hand was forced to make a decision because somebody else wasn't making the decision. And it led to a type of liberation for one person, but another person is drowning in sorrow and regret. Okay. What does this person want to say to the collective? Knight of Swords. They're taking action. They want to reach out and speak to the collective. What do they want to talk about? Man, somebody's in a lot of stress, struggling. Focusing on the bad things instead of turning around and picking up these two cups. I feel like this... Okay, you've got the Moon and the Seven of Swords. This person wants revenge. Knight of Swords. This is a warrior. What's at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. Yeah, they're going to take action. This person's been hurt because this sudden change that has happened in their life, it was supposed to be harmless, but a decision was made this person's confused, they're worried, they're trying to be strategic, come in with the right. They are mad. Like their sadness has turned into anger, confusion. It's like this tower has fallen. They didn't see it coming. And they honestly don't know. They're going to act impulsively. You've got Leo here, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, and Aries. Hi, love angels. How are you? Did you want a reading? I'm doing free readings today. Free live readings. Okay, how is this going to... What is the outcome of this Knight of Swords coming into? Looks like he's about to flip the table, spoil the tea party, and I think he's got the wrong idea as well with the moon here. He's very emotional. Four of Wands, Six of Cups. One more please for the outcome. I'm seeing 11. Ace of Wands, they're fired up. Five of Swords, they just want to fight. I think it's somebody who's normally really sweet, kind, giving. They value stability, friendships, loyalty. But yeah, this spark has ignited into some type of flame, and they see this person here, this magician, as some type of instigator of trouble. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. It looks like they're going to be strategic. They're highly emotional. They're coming in for clarity. And this person, whether it's you, collective, or flip roles, if it resonates, may be blindsided as well. Like they're just going to pop up out of nowhere. And this person is normally sweet-natured, but they're like fired up. And it's because they feel defeated in some type of way. And I feel like it could be retaliation from some type of tower moment, some sudden change in their life that was life-changing. And because I think it's going to clear the air, I think that it's going to be a fresh new beginning, especially with the Sun card here, because despite everything that happens, the Sun's still going to come up tomorrow. You've got the Sun and the Moon. Like, I don't see a lot of cups here. Just the Six of Cups. So this could be a friendship, or it could be somebody in your neighborhood. So yeah, my advice to you is try and keep things harmonious. Know that this person may come and riled up, but that's not really their nature. And at the end of the day, they just want to be heard. They just want their side of the story to be heard, even though it may come from a place of anger or hurt feelings. Hi, Nomi. Did you want a reading? Otherwise, I'm just going to do some more collective readings. I've got a bit of time, so let's see what comes out. And thank you for your kind comment. All right. Actually, I might just start with some tea leaves. Let's see, what does a collective need to know today? What does a collective need to know today? What is the theme of the day today? What is going on? What's the tea? Okay, screenshot. Moves in silence. One more, please. Screenshots is caught in 4K, saving receipts and facts over feelings. Dang. Somebody's keeping receipts, like watching and keeping data. You got fake accounts lurking on your socials, hidden identity, can't stop watching you. Yeah, you know what? I keep getting that energy that somebody's watching just to gather information. You've got reflecting, cyberbully, online attacks, hiding behind screens. Words can still wound. Moves in silence. Jankies, who is this lurker? Internet troll. Moves in silence. And does things just to get a reaction out of people. Too late for sorry. Regret never posted. Regret never posted. Lurking on your socials. What the heck? Who is this person? Who is this? Who is this for the collective? Who is this to the collective? Could be an Aquarius. Oh, so somebody you may have had a falling out with wants to speak some type of truth, but they're hiding behind false personas just to gauge you. Instead of having an honest conversation, they're trying to see what you're up to behind the scenes to see whether it's safe enough to approach you. They want to talk to you with this Ace of Swords here. maybe you're not speaking to each other, but they're very hopeful that this connection that you have with them, albeit in silence right now, they're wanting to bridge the gap and start speaking to you again. They have a lot of hope for healing. Why doesn't this person just come forward? Why doesn't this person just come forward and say something? Naomi says, I didn't realize you were live. You pop up in notifications. Your posts are intuitively spot on. Oh, thank you. That's why I love this. Because I love reading others. Okay, we've got the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Moon, the Two of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Okay, can I put those? This person may have been juggling options. I see them having a clouded mind over which one to choose. So instead of choosing one, they may have acted impulsively without thinking. And somehow ended up breaking their own heart. It looks like they were trying to prove a point or play some type of game. Two of Pentacles. Or even keep some type of secret, something that's hidden in the dark. They ended up them being like, they broke their own heart by acting a fool. How do you do that? And then hide in the background and not come forward. Oh, that's exactly why they don't come forward, because they know what they've done. They shouldn't have acted that shady. But they're crying. I shouldn't laugh, but it's like, what did you think was going to happen? This is a connection, a strong soul connection. Somebody who has a magnetic pull towards you. But it looks like they mucked around and found out. There's been a separation here. And this person's, I don't know, I'm going to clarify that Three of Swords. It's a bit dodgy whether these are crocodile tears or not. And then I'm going to clarify the Moon. Why is there Three of Swords here? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Magician, Justice, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. Oh no, this is karma. Came around and bit them on the ass. They may have been in two minds. Karma, the Justice card, wanting a new beginning, maybe stepping outside of a situation where they were supposed to be What is that when you just have one partner, but you just like pretend like you're single, but really you're not? Oh, liar. No, it's not the word I was looking for, but it looks like they may have tried to deceive somebody. And then when the rug was pulled out from under their feet, they realized how much they actually felt for that person. I don't know why people do this. But yeah, they were in two minds and had an opportunity, took a leap of faith, realised that they'd done something wrong, maybe cloud of judgment, could have been drinking, but highly emotional. Jeez. And they may have thought that you are strong, you can handle it, and you take them back every time. But they got a rude awakening. Played up at the time of their life. Oops, one more please. Okay. Hermit, now they're alone. For the moon is 10 of swords, 6 of pentacles, 8 of swords, and the 6 of cups. This betrayal has humbled them. Karma, I mean, whatever justice or karma came through, it sort of floored them, made them feel powerless, alone, lonely, made them take a look at themselves in the mirror. And they may have been giving to other people. It doesn't have to necessarily be another lover. It could be just third parties, could be just work, it could be friends, it could be just going out all the time. Now they're in their head because they've lost a sweet connection. Not just a sweet connection, this is a soul connection. Yeah. Okay. What's the outcome of these two here? Now, I mean, let the games begin. Yes, why did they just do it already? Oh, why don't they just do it already? Okay. Potential outcome for these two. Potential outcome for these two, please. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. I knew she was going to show up sooner or later. Okay, 6 of Swords. First came out the 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and then the King of Pentacles. So whatever decision was made for this person to get their karma or justice being served, it wasn't an easy decision for the other person to either tell them to leave, get out, moving towards calmer waters, or somebody ended up leaving. And they don't look very happy about it either. But I think that the decision for somebody to leave wasn't an easy one to make. I mean, you know, when you're in love with somebody, but you have to let them go because it's just unhealthy for you. And after this person who didn't align with your values, as much as you love them, once they left, you gained more stability. And in some type of way, I don't think you wanted it to go down like this, but in 2026, we have to align with our soul tribe. We have to know our values, know our principles and our standards, and cut the noise, the distractions, and have those conversations with people who are more aligned with who we want to be around. You know, we've got to pick and choose our own soul tribe. Okay. All right. Naomi. Oh, my giggles. The word I'm looking for, a player. Looks like it to me. Well, yeah, player, but just played games as well as, like, I see a player as somebody like a cheater, more like a cheater, but it looks like this person just played stupid games to me. How have you been, Naomi? What have you been up to? Am I doing a reading for you? Did you have a question today? Let me clear these decks first. Okay. Might pull from these two-leaf deck. What does the collective need to know today? What is the theme of this reading? Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Oh, jinkies. One more. Lion, time to act. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. Bull, plenty of material things. And fly, a period of ill health and depression. Now, what I'm getting from these cards is that somebody may be so arrogant and disregard your feelings that they're actually causing you stress, that may be weighing heavily on your mind. I mean, it's time to do something about it here with the lion here. It's like we've all got a shadow side, and it's usually our ego trying to protect us when we get angry. But do something before it starts affecting your health. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Like if there's a big problem, just tackle the smaller things first, or tackle the hardest things first. And maybe clear some space in your house so that you've got like a clear area to just be, just, meditate, yoga, just like if your house is cluttered, just clear one little corner for you, just your own personal space. Just even if it's like just for you to sit and think and read or study. But yeah, if you get insulted in any way, don't what do you call it when gosh. Don't sweep it under the carpet. Act on it. Just say, hey, yeah, I noticed you did that. What's that about? I don't really like it when people do that. Like if they start being arrogant or rude or judgmental, it's like, are you okay today? You seem a bit cranky. Oh, are you in one of your moods today? Just little things like that, just to cut the tension. Okay, I'm going to use this stick again. Let's see what comes out. What does a collective need to know? Yes, it is. Is it just for the collective? King of Swords. Somebody could be, you're dealing with an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Somebody very determined. Jinkies. Okay, 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck's 8 of Swords. Okay, this is determination. Somebody's got a very clear picture about what they want in the future. They've made plans and they've set in motion, like it's gone from the Ace of Wands to the 2 of Wands, and they've made plans to move forward. There's a very decisive, logical decision being made here. And it's been analysed, and it seems to be the right choice for this King of Swords here. They know it's not going to be easy. So if this is you and you've set some goals for 2026, just realise that success comes with resilience. And sometimes when you feel like you're not getting anywhere, or you feel like you're trapped in stress, anxiety, depression, or even feeling like you're trapped in a mind loop, that the same record playing over and over again, know that you can get out of that anytime you like. Take the blindfold off, take the bandages off, pick up the sword, and then take a seat on your throne. It's like sometimes we're our own worst enemy. So, 9 of Wands. Somebody may have a leg tattoo or tattoos on their chest or arms. It looks like a boxer. Like he's been through hell and back, but he's standing his ground. He's not going to give up. I mean, this could be this rooster guy, arrogant, but the King of Swords speaks the truth. He doesn't mince his words. He stands, he's high integrity, high quality male or female, doesn't have to be gender. but like he makes logical choices, head over heart decisions. And this is about the future. I see travel happening, even by plane, somebody getting on a plane and traveling after being knocked down a few times and feeling like they've got nowhere else to go but just get out of there. Maybe out of the country. Okay, what's the advice? Of Swords. I don't know why in this deck. This deck and another deck, the Knight of Swords always looks... The Knight of Swords is on a mission, but this particular one always looks like he's angry. Jeez. He may be leaving to go overseas because there's a Nine of Pentacles chasing after him, a sultry Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Cups. Eight of Swords. Oh, yeah. There's going to be fast action with somebody who's single. You've got air and water here. Somebody's going to pursue because the Queen of Cups is somebody's ideal partner. She's the object of somebody's affections, obsession, and this Knight of Swords. Let's see this Knight of Swords. Looks like this Knight of Swords is going to chase this Queen of Cups. Or he either doesn't want her to be single. Jenkins. Five of Swords, Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Magician. Yeah. This Knight of Swords does not want this Queen of Cups giving to anybody else. It stresses him out. He's going to do whatever he takes to get her. He's going to make it happen with the Magician here. This is the card of action. This Knight of Swords, he's got a problem. He can't sleep. Hanged one. The Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. Could be a Pisces. Pisces and a air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. He may act impulsively like a Knight of Swords, wanting to talk to her like they're both single here. He's either running away or thinking of moving, traveling, and really wanting to come towards this Queen of Cups. Like I see that clearly. It's like he'll fight for her. Isn't that dumb, you know? Instead of going towards somebody because you love them, you're going towards them because you don't want them with anybody else. Is that love? I don't know. I want to close this reading with Messengers of the Heart. does this Knight of Swords want to tell this Queen? Or it could be the King of Swords, acting like a Knight of Swords in pursuit. Okay, game over. They fear your wrath. They know you're no longer entertaining their half-hearted effort. Back and forth. They're trying to make sense of this connection, but their emotions swing back and forth between two extremes. Discovery. They saw or heard something that turned their sense of reality upside down, left them feeling powerless and trapped. Broken. They feel broken inside and don't feel stable enough to trust themselves with your heart at this time. Be patient. It looks messy to me. So I was thinking of doing some Zodiac lives, and I was trying to get back into the flow of doing lives again instead of filming and then posting. So let's see how that goes. Nomi says, may I ask any advice as to where I'm going to live? Tower moment had to happen. Oh, damn. Okay. What mischief have you been up to lately, miss? I got you. Oh, Jinkies, these cards, it's like as if they aren't difficult enough to shuffle. They're slippery as well. Okay. Naomi. Advice, guidance, or insight for Naomi, please. Advice, guidance, or insight. Clarity for Naomi, please, about her accommodation where she's going to stay. A roof over her head. A home to lay down. Place to call home. What does she need to know right now? Her most important messages, please, for Naomi. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Hanged Man. Ace of Cups. Hierophant. Naomi, all of these cards that you've gotten, you've got 3 out of 4 major arcanas, and they're all highly spiritual cards. This is the spiritual guru, the spiritual teacher, whether you're the teacher or the student. This is one and the same. It talks about your beliefs, the structure of your beliefs. The High Priestess, she's like the one who's the gatekeeper towards the other dimensions, the other realms, and she's offering you this gift. But it's almost like an initiation that you have to go through to pass through to the other, to develop your psychic or spiritual gifts. And the Hanged One, This is Neptune. You've got Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus here. And in the middle, you've got the Ace of Cups. This is like pure water. It's like cleansing water, like a spiritual cleansing. Now, how this relates to your question, I have no idea. But you have a lot of people that are protecting you. Whether you know it, whether you feel it or not, you have gifts that you may not be tapped into. I'm seeing that there's a deliberate pause in your environment for now. And I'm feeling like there's more information to come. But you're going to have somewhere stable with the Taurus and the outcome side of the spread. And you're going to get some sort of support. You're going to get more than support. I mean, not just physical support. You're going to get maybe even financial, but more a feeling of like divine guidance. I did a reading at the beginning of the live. You might want to go back and take a look at that. What did you say? Oh, I didn't read your message before you took it away. That's okay. Let me grab my vape. Okay, let's go further with this. What the heck? But yeah, I see a lot of healing here. Like a healing water. Is there like a pond or a pond? A river or a watering hole that you can go to and put your feet into, you know, it's almost like a spiritual cleansing to me. I mean, that is really, I've never seen these three together and the Ace of Cups. Like there's some type of truth or information about your your emotions are trying to tell you something. Like your cup is full, your emotions may be spilling over. If you're a Cancer, then home is like your stability to you. But you've got a lot of Pisces energy, and Pisces can be like the shadow side of Pisces can be illusions, dreams. Not that dreams are shadow, but fantasies, wanting things to be a certain way, or living in like not thinking realistically with your head on your shoulders and your feet on the ground. It's the opposite of that. It's Pisces. It's very mutable, like very impressionable. Can move with the tides. But it can also be fog, confusion, the illusion of not being able to think straight or take clear actions, clear thoughts. Your emotions are clear. Okay, let's keep going. Where's the Hanged Man here, please? Okay, Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. Like, these are teachers of, like, spirit realm. Pay attention to your dreams. Write them down if you can, journal them. And even when you're in an emotional state, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. For the Hierophant, you've got the King of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, you've got the Four of Cups. And for the Hanged One, you've got Four of Wands. Okay, this is more related to your question. You're going to find a home, but you might not like it. You're going to find somewhere, but it's not going to be your ideal place, because I think that your home is a person, not a place. And it might be somebody with a fiery personality who gets you going, in all the right ways. That's what I see. Like, a person is your home, not a place. And it doesn't matter where you are, if you're not with them. Who is this? Oh my goodness. Ace of Cups twice. Okay. King of Pentacles. Oh, you may not have met this person yet. This looks like it's somebody new, because when I see the Two of Wands, this is in the future. This is planning for the future. And when the Ace of Cups is there, this is a new beginning. It's your heart opening up after some type of betrayal, some type of loss, some type of a feeling of powerless or helplessness in a situation. This person is very generous. I see them supporting you somehow, even financially. They're very well off. A type of businessman, somebody with money. They're not a bum. And whoever is in your past is Knight of Wands, because I'm reading it as a separate energy. And I'm seeing this as somebody from your past is Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Two friends getting their karma, like justice being served, and you're gonna witness it. You're gonna be able to see it when whoever's done you wrong lately, whether they were impulsive, non-committal, or just took their time and didn't make a decision. These two guys, this one's the boss and this one's the follower. And it looks like justice is chasing them, these two. But have no fear. Don't worry. You'll find a stable place to live. But you might not actually like the place that you're living, because I see somebody's heavily on your mind, or physically you're in this house or home or whatever, but mentally you're still attached to, or maybe your timeline's changing to meet this King of Pentacles here. That's what I have for you. I want to close your reading with some oracle cards. Maybe right. Dreams, yes, thank you. Oh my God, not the Aries man, not a bum. God, not my ex-husband then. You make me laugh, one. Jeez. I'm going to close out your reading with some messages. This hand is significant. I keep looking at it. I forget which hand it is, but I'm pretty sure it's protection. And there's a number on there. 30. Oh, I think that's an Indian or Sanskrit word that I should look that up. Get a photo of it. Okay. Closing messages for Naomi, please. Okay, divine hand, divine assistance. Whoa, I did say that. Midas touch, attracting helpful people. Okay, nature calls. Ground yourself, connect with nature, take a breather. Yeah, like put your feet in some natural spring or water. Like cold water. Like, I don't know if you live next to the beach or near a cold river or something. And you've got carelessness, whatever attitude, negligence, inattentiveness, not playing their cards right. Yeah, with this rabbit and this cat here, I feel like somebody's maybe pretending to be all innocent and naive, but really they're strategic. And your last card is all-seeing eye, truth, clarity, and perspective. So yeah, you're highly divinely guided and protected at this time. Your spirit guides need you to know that. Okay, I hope that was helpful. And I've never seen these big heavy hitters before. Not all on one spread of just a three card spread in the bottom of the deck. Heavy hitters, like heavy in their realm. Not heavy, but like high vibration major arcanas. Tongue tied. High vibrational major arcanas with a deep spiritual aspect to them. It was interesting. Yeah, don't worry about these low vibers, these little insignificant people that drag you down. Yeah, go to the beach and actually put your feet in the water. Go for a swim. I bet you it's freezing. Where are you? It's so hot here. Okay, I want to take a break and I might go on Facebook later. I've got free time. I might see you over there. Okay. Naomi says, very, very helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. Stay blessed. Have a safe journey to the beach and back.